I don't think toxic productivity is just with work. It's always you have to be doing and producing. That's your self-worth. Then there's neglect and self-care, prioritizing work, tasks over sleeping, eating, and other self-care practices. You abandon yourself.
Welcome to the Secret Life Podcast. Tell me your secret. I'll tell you mine. Sometimes you have to go through the darkness to reach the light. That's what I did. After 12 years of recovery in sex and love addiction, I finally found my soulmate, myself. Please join me in my novel, Secret Life of a Hollywood Sex and Love Addict, a 4-time bestseller on Amazon. It's a brutal, honest, raw, gnarly ride, but hilarious at the same time. Check it out now on Amazon.
Welcome to Secret Life Podcast. I'm Brianne Davis-Gantt. Today I'm pulling back the curtains of all kinds of human secrets. We'll hear about what people are hiding from themselves or others. You know, those deep, dark secrets you probably want to take to your grave? Or those lighter, funnier secrets that are just plain embarrassing? Join me each week as we take a deep dive into one subject matter, exploring the how, when, where, what, and why of it all. This is Secret Life. I'm excited for you to join the ride. Today, we are talking about toxic productivity. Yes, toxic productivity. Somebody that has to go, do. Can't sit. I have someone in my life I'm very close to that does this, and she knows who I'm talking about. So what is toxic productivity? It is a healthy and extreme mindset that success requires constant, relentless production, even at the expense of physical and mental well-being, leading to burnout, guilt, exhaustion, and a distorted view on what rest is, in calling rest laziness. Yes, I got a text from this person. I haven't done anything all day. I just feel such a loser. Please tell me I can rest. I'm really tired and I've been napping on a fucking Saturday, where this woman has a full life, has a full career, has children, does things 24/7 that I had to text back and somebody else had to text back. Homegirl, chill. You're allowed to rest and relax. Because internally, their brain is telling them, you're lazy, you're a loser, you're not doing anything. But really, they're burnt out. And they're in this state of guilt, like, I'm not good enough, right? I'm not enough. And they're exhausted. And they literally can't see their distortion of what rest is actually good for them. And you can be more successful when you rest. So here are the signs. Constantly busy, a little busy bee. That's what I like to call her. So busy, feeling the need to always be doing something and finding it difficult to truly relax. And she's like, how can you just sit on the couch? I'm like, because I had a full week. I can sit on the couch and do nothing all day on a Saturday. Okay, next, guilt over downtime. Feeling horrible when you need downtime in non-work related activities. Now, your busyness can also be going to Target, Starbucks, running errands, grocery shopping, going to a basketball game. I don't think toxic productivity is just with work. It's always you have to be doing and producing. That's your self-worth. Then there's neglect and self-care, prioritizing work, tasks over sleeping, eating, and other self-care practices. You abandon yourself. But I also think you could also overdo toxic productivity with AKA self-care, getting hair done, nails done, going to get a massage, but packing it all in, where that day you're doing so much. It's like, homegirl, chill out. Then burnout happens, feeling physically and emotionally exhausted, where rest no longer feels restorative. So you're so burned out, you can't actually reset yourself. Linking this to your self-worth. This is what I hear. I feel like I don't do enough and I'm not enough. It's like believing your value and success is tied to how much you accomplish in a day, rather than your personal qualities about yourself. These are the things that also happen. And there's one more. I forgot one more. Oh my God. Overcommitting. Over fucking committing. This girl over fucking commits, and she's always like 15 minutes late. Constantly taking on too much work, too many projects, prioritizing quantity over quality or impact. That is, and frustrates other people around you. So you look like you're always busy, but you're actually overcommitting, overdoing, doing too much, overextending. And then by the time you get down to the end, you're burnt out. And the people that are around you are like, what are you doing, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over there? Can't you just breathe? So why does this happen? Why does this drive happen? Pressure, society's pressure. I think because of social media, because we see everybody's lives online, when you're just resting, instead of people just being mindful and in themselves and creating like a puzzle or just laying on the couch or taking a nap, they then go on this social media bullshit and they scrolly, and they're seeing everybody else being busy. So it's like, that society, cultural pressure, especially from the United States, glorifies being busy, glorifies working long hours, glorifies, oh, you're amazing because you do all these things. That the perfectionist, inferior, being fear of failure, perfectionist and fear of failure, that underlining drive of excellence, when unchecked, can lead to overworked, not good enough. Even when you reach that accomplishment, there's another one. So it's constantly raising the bar for more and more and more, because you don't want to be just here, neutral, normal, average. Average scares a toxic productivity person. Company culture, the workplace, especially in the United States, rewards long hours, constant output, creating. They expect so much now from their employees. And then lastly, childhood experiences, right? Early pressure to perform highly, that you get your worth from all those childhood experiences. Like if you did a bunch of activities as a child, or your parents put you in a bunch of activities or put activities on you, going to soccer, then going to baseball, then art school, then we try as our parents just to give our child one or two things. We were just doing one. So he loves soccer right now, but he also likes art class on Saturday. So I even feel like, oh, that's a lot. But then we stopped the art class right now. And so he's doing Krav Maga, for defense. So we try as parents to only do one activity, because kids need to be kids, or they're going to turn into perfectionists or overworked or not being present in their body. The good thing about my kid, he loves to fucking chill. He's like, Mom, I need a chill day. I'm like, I'm right there with you. Let's chill. On Saturday, we had a whole day of chill, just chill. We stayed in our little PJs. We watched TV. We just hung out. He drew. I did some painting. Chill, complete chill day. We didn't even leave the house. And a toxic, positive, productivity person cannot do that. And so if you're out there suffering with this, you literally have to start looking, how can I change these behaviors? How can I combat toxic productivity and that perfectionist and always be doing? Set boundaries with yourself. You have to make clear working hours and clear where you switch off. Switch off from society's expectations even, and go, okay, at this time I'm done. I'm putting my phone up. My husband takes my phone, by the way. I'm not answering any calls. I'm literally just going to be present in my body and do something mindful at my house and get comfortable just being at your house, not doing, not cleaning. People then like to be like, well, I cleaned a lot. And I'm like, oh my God, that's still doing something. Can't you just be? Practice self-compassion with yourself. See that these are old coping strategies, that you have to feel like you're always performing, that you're not wasting time. And it's like, there is no waste of time. Our bodies need to regulate, need to just be, not doing. I even have just be tattooed on my foot to just be where I am, okay, not having to do, right? Then you have to monitor your inner dialogue. I'm a loser. I'm lazy. Pay attention to those thoughts. Challenge those thoughts. Reach out to someone like me, because that person did and said, please just help me reset myself. And I said, yes, you are allowed a day of rest and napping and not doing. It's okay. You are okay. You are enough. So challenging those thoughts, finding a trusted person, a therapist, a coach, or whatever, finding someone to help you. Reframing downtime. View breaks and leisurely home activities as I'm rejuvenating. This is recovery. It's not laziness. Using other words to reframe it for yourself. And then define your own values. Separate your self-worth from your work or being productive or getting stuff done. And recognize self and success is based in healthy balance. Like, I can't be the best specialist, writer, mother, I can't be that best person if I don't have my own reset and rest time. So looking at what do I define as my own values, because going to Target, running errands, getting a bunch of shit done doesn't make you valuable. It makes you with the chicken with your head cut off running around. So those 5 signs: feeling guilty when you rest, working extra hours, looking at leisure time as waste, taking more work than you need to do, taking on more than you need to do, and then feeling burned out. If you are feeling those 5 signs, try that way to reset yourself, to prevent it not happening. Work-life balance, open dialogue with yourself, finding a rhythm, finding set times where you do certain things, finding people to reach out to, like a supportive person like me, reframing that rest time, having different types of downtimes, different hobbies, right? And then seeing that as success, that you're connected to you completely in one place at one time and don't have to be running around trying to get a bunch of stuff done so you feel like today was a good, productive day. Because then you're diminishing your own self-worth and your own success and sacrificing time with yourself, usually with your family members and your friends, and not literally focusing on mental health, physical health, stress levels. So that's my tip. Hopefully those all help you to reset yourself and let go of those unrealistic expectations on yourself being productive. Thank you for listening to Secret Life Podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it helped you. And let me know what you want to talk about next. Send it to secretlifepodcast@icloud.com. Until next time.
Thanks again for listening to the show. Please subscribe, rate, share, or send me a note at secretlifepodcast.com. And if you like to check out my book, head over to secretlifenovel.com or Amazon to pick up a copy for yourself or someone you love. Thanks again. See you soon.